Welcome to Prime View Television. I'm your host, Spencer Aniwelu. Prime View Television is an online station. We bring you so many programs. We have the charity program called The Golden Pot of Hope. We have uh, the podium, which we also show all political programs. And we'll have the kids program called Prime View Kids. I'm delighted today to discuss a program about a political party, the PDP, and they have an issue. There's a chaos in the PDP. We know that in 2021 there's going to be Anambra state elections, and it seems there's a bit of an internal issue in the PDP at the moment, which people are not really aware of. But slowly, it's taking ascendancy. And we thought we need to get to know about what's happening, get to discuss, and bring in those stakeholders onto the platform today to discuss this. On the program today, I am delighted to have the PDP chairman of Anambra State. His name is Honorable Sir Ndubuisi Nwobu. Ndubuisi Nwobu is the chairman of the PDP in Anambra State, and I'm going to bring him onto the platform now. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you, listeners.
All right, Honorable Ndubuisi, we thought it was really lovely to have you today. I mean, the elections in Anambra State is going to happen a hold next year. And where, we've been hearing there's been rumors and issues. We saw a few people coming out to show that there's, people are saying it's not true, but we're wondering, we said we might as well find out from you who is seen as the party chairman. But people are saying that you are not the party chairman. Can you clarify, start with telling us what's happened with that, or have you heard anything of that nature?
Thank you, Spencer. Thank you, Prime Television, for having me. First and foremost, the PDP is not in chaos in Anambra State. The PDP has never been as organized as it is today in Anambra State. We are very much organized, and we are geared towards seeing that we're able to achieve political power. Not political power for the sake of political power, but political power to change the narratives in Anambra State and be able to deliver in terms of democracy dividends, in terms of providing the people with much needed expectation from a government that they elected into power. So the PDP is very, very well organized. Having said that much, on the issue of people who are alleging that the leadership has some questions, I try to tell people something very clear. Every election, every Congress has a process. You don't just wake up and say, I am a chairman of a political party. Just like you don't wake up to say, I'm a governor of a state. There is a process that leads to it. And for the party executive, for you to aspire for the party to even start the process in the first instance.
Yes.
In line with the Electoral Act, the party, the national leadership of the party must write to the Independent National Electoral Commission, informing Independent National Electoral Commission of their intendment to conduct congresses to elect party leaders from the world level to the local government to the state, and possibly to the national level.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
That is the primary basis of the process, the starting point.
Yes.
And what can you say about Anambra State? Here is a letter dated 18th day of December 2000, 18th day of October 2017. Okay. A letter dated 18th day of October 2017. Received at INEC headquarters on the 19th day of October 2017.
Okay.
This letter is addressed to the chairman of Independent National Electoral Commission.
Okay.
Signed by the National Caretaker Chairman and the National Caretaker Secretary. His Excellency Makrafi, and Senator Ben Ndiobi. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
The import of this letter is to say, re-notice of party congresses, Anambra and Kwara states.
Okay.
So it's not even, the letter was not only for Anambra, but for Anambra and Kwara state, informing the Independent Electoral Commission of the upcoming congresses for the election of the party executives. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And indicating the dates for the congresses. And the dates are set out clearly. For the World Congress is Saturday, November 25th, 2017.
Yes.
For the Local Government Congress is 1st day of December 2017. And the State Congress is 4th day of December 2017. This is a clear letter written. That's the starting point of every Congress.
Yes.
In consonance with the Electoral Act, this must be done. If this is not done, then there is nothing like a Congress or a primaries. Are you with me?
Yes.
So this is the letter. This is the stamp of INEC,
yes,
where it was received. Okay?
Yes.
Now, after doing this, the next thing the party will do is to set up committees that will conduct the congresses. They will set up a ward electoral committee, ward appeal committee, local government electoral committee, local government appeal committee, state electoral committee, and state appeal committee. Were these things done? Clearly they were done without any ambiguity.
Okay.
Now, the setting up of those committees are internal processes within the party.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I am.
This
yes.
was done to the left. Now, after the setting up of the committee, the next thing is for the committee to commence their activities.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, I want to show you clearly something that may interest you for those who are saying there were no congresses they held at the world level first.
Yes.
Is that not?
That's true.
The word is the word is the base.
That's the foundation.
Base.
Yeah.
That's the foundation of every Congress. You start from the word, then you move on from there up to other levels.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
are you with me? Are you with
me? I'm moving. Yeah, it seems it froze for a bit, but yeah, carry on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I said I want to show you a document.
Okay.
This is to tell you the processes that this is a report.
Okay. I think you know what I'm doing? Yes, don't speak on, but later on I'll take pictures. You send the pictures of them to me, and I'll place them on the platform later on. Carry on though.
Okay.
Go on.
So this is a letter. This is the report of the World Congress Committee.
Okay.
Signed by the five members of the committee. Duly signed by the 5 members of the committee. The report of the World Congress Committee, indicating clearly that the congresses were held at the World.
Okay.
Are you with me?
I am, yes.
Now, now, was the state congress held as they are alleging that it wasn't held? The fact is that the state congress was held. Okay?
Yes.
This is the report of the state congress. This is a report for the state congress.
Okay.
This report is dated 5th day, was received at the headquarters of the party on the 5th day of December 2017.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
This is the report. Attached to the report is the result sheet for the election. This is the result sheet.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
And if you look clearly,
we can't see. Like I said, Honorable, we can't see it clearly, but what we do is later on, if we can take pictures.
At the topmost level, you will see my name clearly written, Honorable Ndubuisi Nwobu, as the chairman of the party. Okay? The person who won the chairmanship. So, that is the report of the Congress Committee. Now, the state congress was monitored by the Independent National Electoral Commission.
Yes.
Are you following me?
Yes.
And the Independent Electoral Commission submitted their report. This is INEC stamp showing their report.
Yes.
Report to the Congress. Okay?
Yeah.
This report is signed by 4 officers of INEC. 2 of the officers came from Abuja, the national headquarters, and 2 are in Anambra.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
I am, yes. I am.
So,
I am with you.
Was a Congress conducted? Yes. Was the Congress conducted in consonance with the laid down constitution of the party? Yes. Was it conducted in consonance with the Electoral Act? Yes.
Okay, so but
for anyone to say that,
yeah, but honorable, the discrepancy we have is that one chief Omunike came out to say that when he made his inquiries, he saw the name of Mr. M. Akaye or something that was alleged to the chairman. He said he had documents to prove that INEC had him as the chairman of Anambra State in the PDP.
Well, Chief Omunike is being economical with the truth. Omunike was the special assistant. Chief Omunike was the special assistant to Professor Ndubuisi Nwobu, who was the caretaker chairman of the party, leading before the congresses that were held. He was the special assistant.
Yes.
If Ken Emakai was the chairman of PDP at that time, how could Chief Omunike be a special assistant to a caretaker chairman, Professor Ndubuisi Nwobu?
Yes.
Are you following me?
I am, yes.
Again, leading before the congresses, even long before the congresses, Chief Ken Emakai is a good friend of mine. He's a politician that I know very well. But for some reasons, there were issues he had with the party leadership at the national level. And they expelled him from the party. Long before the congresses, long before I ever came up on board. It wasn't my issue. It had nothing to do with me.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now again, Chief Omunike didn't go to INEC to seek for any document, I can assure you. If Chief Omunike went to INEC to seek for any document, this document I am showing you is a certified report of INEC of the congresses conducted in 2017.
Yes.
If INEC can release a certified copy of the congress they conducted in 2017, there is no way they will still in 2019 be having the name of Ken Emakai as chairman of PDP Anambra State.
Yes.
And this same INEC is talking about, is the same INEC I've interfaced with for the past 3 years.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I can show you documents of my interface with INEC severally. And INEC has never in any way whatsoever repudiated my document, my details with them.
Okay, but
this is a document dated 3rd October 2018, signed by me, addressed to the Resident Electoral Commissioner, Independent Electoral Commission, Anambra State.
Okay. Honorable, like I said to you, Honorable Nwobu, what I said to you is after what we'll do is if we can get pictures of all of this and we can put it on the platform and share so people can see, because obviously from here we can't see very well here. But I wanted to ask you about it. Chief Omunike also said that they have a court order to validate his claim. What do you have to say about that?
Again, I said Chief Omunike is economical with the truth. He is a young man that I like so much, but unfortunately, he's sold his heart to the devil. Okay?
Hello, it seems to freeze problem.
Chief Omunike ran. He contested for House of Assembly. Can you follow me? Can you get me?
I can hear you now.
Can you get me?
Yes.
Can you get me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Chief Omunike is a young man. Chief Omunike is a young man I like so much, but he has sold his soul, his heart, to the devil. Okay.
Yes.
And he became economical with the truth. Chief Omunike was contested for the primaries of the PDP for Anambra State House of Assembly, Nnewi South Constituency 2.
Yes.
Ask Chief Obinike, who was the chairman when he was running for that election? Where did he submit his nomination form? Where was he screened? Who was the chairman who issued him with his clearance certificate? Who was the chairman who dispatched those who will conduct the primaries on the day of the primaries? If you ask him these things and he says that the person who did those things wasn't Honorable Ndubuisi Nwobu, then Chief Obinike is a complete liar. I said in 2018 he ran for election. He ran for primaries. Unfortunately, he is a sore loser. He lost the primaries to one Akebobi. And instead of supporting the candidate of the party who won the primaries, he fought against the candidate and supported the candidate of another political party. Unfortunately, again for him, our candidate won that election. And he's in the House of Assembly. So instead of Chief Obinike or Hebu, I'm an Oka man. They said, don't turn, the chicken should not turn his neck for the pot. He should look for the fire.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Instead of he locating his problem where it is, in his immediate community where he ran for election and lost woefully.
Yes.
He decided to join hands with those who are all out to run down the PDP. Seeing the massive support base the PDP is gathering in Anambra State, they are baffled and they feel that there's anything they can do to whittle it down. But unfortunately, it's only God that gives power.
Of course.
So I urge him to repent and do the needful. Do the needful. Because he knows the truth. And only the truth can set him free.
So on what you're saying, basically you're saying the party has no problem then. There's no issues going towards the election.
What I can tell you clearly, Spencer, is that like in your profession, the journalism profession, you have the fifth columnist, don't you?
Yeah, all the time, yes.
Yes, in politics, you have those who have no job doing. They have no job.
Yes.
Anything goes. So anybody can buy them off to do some funny games, some funny activities.
Yes.
So there are some individuals. Okay, an election, a congress that was conducted in 2017. This is 2020. Yes. How come it is in 2020 they are contesting for something that was done in 2017? Because an election is around the corner. Yes. Where have they been for the past 3 years? Why didn't they do that contestation 3 years ago, since the conduct of the Congress? Now, the highest organ of the party, the highest organ of the party is the National Convention. Is that not correct?
That's correct, yeah.
By the constitution of the PDP, the highest organ of the party is the National Convention.
That's true.
Are you with me?
Yes,
now,
yeah.
if you go through the National Convention delegate list, you look for Anambra State. When you look for Anambra State, this is Anambra State. This is the National Convention delegate list of PDP.
Okay.
This convention was held in October, on Saturday, 6th October 2018.
Yes.
Are you following me? Almost a year after our election. You go to page 31. That is Anambra delegate list, page 31. Huh? You go to the second page. You go to the second page, you can see clearly at number 20, Honorable Sir Ndubuisi Nwobu, Chairman, PDP Anambra.
Yes.
Can you see it?
Well, I can't
see
the
national organ of the party.
Okay.
Anything other than this is null and void.
Yes.
For you to reverse anything on this document, you need to go for another national convention. Are you with me?
Yes. Yes.
And to the best of my knowledge, no other national convention has been held till date. So where is he coming from? He knows the truth. But because he has sold his heart to the devil, he decides to be economical with the truth.
Yes. So going forward now, then, what do you think the party is? What's the what's your outlook for 2021? Do you think you're going to be able to grapple power from the APGA party?
The PDP in Anambra State is gearing up to ensure that we reclaim power in this state. And if you come to Anambra and you go around, you will see, you marvel at the enthusiasm, the enthusiastic support that the PDP is garnering from the length and breadth of the state. People are joining our party in droves. Yes. Eminent personalities, the common, the rural people, the grassroots people, they are joining the PDP in droves. Yes. And that is getting the party in power agitated and uncomfortable. They do not understand what they can do to undo what is happening presently. The fact of the matter is that the PDP time is now arrived in Anambra State. Yes. Anambra Governorship 2021 is ours to lose.
Okay. So you think? I know, like I was gonna say, I was informed recently that one of our Ogidi, I'm from Ogidi, by the way, and a man called Chief Dikora is aspiring to run on the platform of the People's Democratic Party. Is he someone that I know the PDPs are newcomers, everyone's welcomed. Was he one that you guys are looking to perhaps give a preferential treatment?
I can see you're from Ogidi.
Yes,
Mr. Spencer. Yeah. Everyone would be happy to have his own person in government house. Be that as it may, Chief Dr. Obiora Okonkwo is eminently qualified to be the governor of Anambra State.
Okay.
And in the PDP, we have very eminently qualified persons who are aspiring to be governors of Anambra State.
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes,
we have people like distinguished Senator Uche Okunife, who is the senator for Anambra Central Senatorial Zone, who is aspiring to be the governor of Anambra State. We have someone like a 3-time House of Rep member. They call him Mr. Project, Honorable Chris Azubog.
Yes.
We have Dikora himself, Dr. Obiora Okonkwo.
Yes.
We have Chief Godi Ezemo.
Okay.
A non-philanthropy and community builder. We have Dr. Godwin Maduka, Okosisi Orumba.
Okay.
A non-philanthropist, a professional, and a community builder. We have Chief Valentine Ozibo.
Wow.
A professional, an executive guru, a community builder. Yes. We have Chief Ugochukwu Okeke Enyoha.
Yes.
A young man with a great apanage. We have Honorable Chumanzeribe.
Yes.
Honorable Chumanzeribe is a veteran. We call him the civilian general.
Yes.
He's been in the House of Rep before, 2 times.
Yes.
He's run for Senate. He's a grassroots politician. We have Honorable Haro Oranezi, a former member of the House of Representatives.
Yes.
Dr. Haro Oranezi, a medical professional, a medical practitioner. We have Dr. Ife Diokwenna, an erudite professional, a grassroots politician, and administrator.
Yes.
We have Chief Barrister Ike Olibo. Ike Olibo is from Idemili North.
Okay.
A security guru, a community leader of note.
Yes.
We have Chief Mona Papa.
Yes.
We have Dr. Aka Chukwu, who was a special advisor to the former president, Goodluck Jonathan.
Yes.
We have Barrister Emeke Tiaba San.
Yes.
All the all the aspirants under the PDP platform are eminently qualified.
That's true. Okay, and then yes.
all we can assure them as a party leadership is that there must be a level playing field. We are taking a cue from what the template our national leadership had already established. Yeah. Our national leadership has been able to show at the Port Harcourt Convention what a transparent primaries could be, where there were more than 12 contestants for the presidential ticket. And after the process, all of them were able to shake hands with the winner of that primaries because the exercise was very transparent.
Okay.
Before now, you'll be hearing about rancors here and there when there are congresses of the party in some states. Since the coming into being of this national leadership, our congresses have been smoothly conducted.
Okay. And then I'll ask you our leadership, national leadership deserve a clap. Look at how they were able to conduct the exercise in Edo State. Yes.
Rancor free. And they are set to do the same in Ondo. That is what you call a leadership that is transparent, organized, selfless, and focused on achieving political power.
If we have that template, if we don't have that template from our national leadership, we cannot go wrong in our state. It seems the stream is from.
We have asked them. We have asked our government. Yes. I can hear you.
Okay, no, from my
end, I can hear you.
No, carry on. From my end, it looks for, but apparently is still okay. Carry on, sir.
Okay, I said we are assuring our gubernatorial aspirants.
Okay.
Go to the field and do your work. Reach out to the electors, reach out to the delegates. Whoever the delegates choose on the day of the primaries is the person the party will declare as the candidate of the PDP in Anambra State. And others, seeing that the process and the activity program itself was transparent, would be willing to key in and support the candidate that they might finally.
Okay.
That is our assurance.
Okay. And then I was going to ask you something, right? What's the party doing about young people and women? Because I know, in the last bill passed, not too young to run and all that. I hope this time around we're going to see people coming in terms of House of Reps level, people on the State House of Assembly level, and all of that. Is the PDP really looking at young people this time around? Do you have any such plans?
Recall that the main motivator, the person who moved the motion, who started the bill for the not too young to run, was a PDP member of the House of Reps from Lagos State. Okay?
Yes.
So yes. PDP is keyed into a generational transformation. And the PDP has, as part of our constitution, this very constitution, that 35% of all party positions and the elected positions must be reserved for women.
Yes.
As well as appointed positions. PDP is the only party of the constitutional provision.
Yes.
So the PDP is ever willing and ready to ensure that the female folk takes its center stage.
Okay.
Because if you build a woman, you build a nation. You built a nation. So we understand the role, the importance of the female folk. Ours is not the woman is in the other room. No. Ours, the woman is in the center stage.
Yes.
She has a contribution to make to family building, to community building, to nation building.
Yes.
Our women have a say. Okay?
And what about young people?
Then the youth are being encouraged. Again, when you look at our procurement of if you want to run for an election,
so I want to ask you something. I want to quickly ask you something because you talk about women. With the youth, there's financial implications. To even get the party, the nomination, the intention to run, and all of that, it's a lot of money. So how What incentives are you giving? Are they provision? Anyhow, the party helps young people to get into politics?
Well, the fact must be said. Running for an election is an expensive project. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Nigeria has not gotten to the, we have not grown to the point of the very civilized economies where individuals contribute money to sponsor a candidate they find out that the person has what it takes.
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes, I am, yes.
So that being the case, and again, I am one of those who believe that in politics you must undergo a learning process.
Of course.
Okay? So the
Yes.
youths, the younger ones should start from the councillorship, House of Assembly, chairmanship, House of Rep, Senate, and then governorship and the presidency.
Yes.
As a young man, in 1987, I ran for councillorship.
Okay.
Okay? 1987 is 33 years ago.
Yes.
I ran for councillorship of my ward. I had great ideas. I felt I should be able to put these ideas to service of my people. Okay?
Yes.
When I ran for chairmanship of the council, I was 30-something years old. Okay. I left office as chairman of local government council in 2002. 2002 to this present day is 18 years.
That's true.
Is that not?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that all right? I was elected in 2008. I served from 2000. No, sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I was elected in 1998. Sorry.
Okay, 98.
I served in 2000. I served in 2002.
Okay, so
okay?
That's 18 years.
That is 18 years ago.
Yeah.
As a young man, there is nothing I aspire to today that anyone will say I did not prepare for it.
Yes.
I paid my due.
Yes.
So I subscribe to not too young to run. If you ask those who ran an election under the platform of the party as House of Assembly candidates, I gave greater opportunity to the younger elements in the party. I supported them. I encouraged them. And many of them emerged as candidates of the party. That is how to build the younger ones.
Okay.
And get them involved in the politics of the country.
Okay. And then 2 more points, and then the last point before the final one of you wrapping up. The last point would be, how do you think, going forward, why do you think the PDP deserves to be voted for in 2022? I know you enumerated some of it in the beginning, but maybe do a recap and then close with, reaffirming your initial position from the beginning about your party chairmanship. Why do you think the PDP should be elected in 2021?
The PDP is the only Nigerian party, first and foremost. That is the only truly Nigerian party. In everything the PDP does, you will see a reflection of the geopolitics of the nation. Again, Anambra is part of the Southeast. Aside from the miscarriage of justice in Imo State, the other 4 states in the Southeast would have been a PDP. Anambra will not continue to be a one-eyed man. Okay? But apart from that, the present government of the day has brought governance to its lowest ebb. It requires the PDP to change that narrative. I read out in a short form the profile of our aspirants. These are high caliber persons with versatile knowledge in the private sector, in the public sector, great professionals, academically attuned, and in tune with the modern age that we are in.
Yes.
That is what we need. Those who know about Anambra State, those who have things in common with Anambrarians.
Yes.
That is what we need. And you have plethora of them in the PDP. And there's no gainsaying that the PDP government will build on the giant legacies that were led by His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi when he was the governor of this state.
Yes.
He is the leader of the party in the state. And no PDP governor would go out of the way to do something that is contrary to the kind of leadership he showed in the state. And Anambrarians, we are asking them to trust the PDP because we have the men who have what it takes to govern a state, to even govern a country and govern it well.
Okay.
Definitely, we are going to change the narrative where the state is backsliding and put the state back to what it is truly, the light of the nation. Under a PDP governor, Anambra will take its center stage as the light of the nation that other states will be emulated at all times. We will lead the light and others will follow.
Okay. Honorable Nwobu, I'll thank you for coming on the show. We have to wrap it up here. I must say we had one or two people who were endorsing you. I have a guy called CJ. He's he said you're someone to rely on. We also have well, later on you probably go through forward because we're gonna disseminate this video, so many more people who are gonna watch it later on, and then you have comments coming to you. So thank you for coming on the program today. And we do wish you well. In 2021, the PDP do triumph and hopefully do give us a governor who could lead Anambra to the next stage. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Spencer. We look forward to seeing you in Anambra when the PDP takes over the government of the state.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a lovely day. Bye.
Thank you. We were talking to Honorable Nwobu, who is the party chairman in Anambra State of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. It's just a short one, just to reiterate, because there have been some issues in the party, and he had to come and clarify some of the issues that were being banded around. So please do follow on and watch this. People, I know a lot of people might not be watching at the moment, but later on, do subsequently come over and watch the program. My name is Spencer Nwobu, and I will be signing out now. Until the next program, stay tuned to Prime TV. Bye-bye.